This week's F1 update includes a new bold livery choice for Ferrari. Wolff supports swearing punishments, and Mick Schumacher opening up about his father's accident. Ferrari is reportedly preparing an extreme new livery for its new car, coinciding with Lewis Hamilton's highly anticipated first year. While the team won't replicate Mercedes' iconic black livery, Ferrari is said to be working on a more intense shade of red. Hamilton, who recently joined Ferrari on a multi-year deal, has dismissed the idea of a black Ferrari, emphasising his focus on philanthropic initiatives with the team rather than aesthetics. According to reports, the new livery will adopt a darker red tone. The Project 677 car has been developed under the guidance of Loic Serra, a former Mercedes engineer who shares a close working relationship with Hamilton. Reports suggest the cockpit has been moved back to better suit Hamilton's driving preferences, which had been a source of frustration at Mercedes. The car is also rumoured to feature pull-rod rear suspension. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff has taken a surprising stance in favour of FIA's campaign to reduce swearing in Formula One. George Russell revealed the explicit language Max Verstappen allegedly used toward him following the Qatar GP pole penalty. This incident comes after Verstappen's previous punishment for inappropriate language at the Singapore GP. Wolff, speaking about the influence drivers have on young fans, said, "I have a thing about the swearing. Like George said, he has an 8-year-old nephew that go-karts and watches everything. I have a similar 7-year-old that watches and picks up on these things." Wolff, despite his disagreements with the FIA president on other matters, supported this sentiment. "I disagree with many things, but on this I think he's right. For me, I'd even support harsher sanctions. What do you think of Toto Wolff's stance on the swearing crackdown? Should F1 drivers be held to a higher standard as role models, or is this an overreaction?" Former Haas team boss Guenther Steiner has taken a jab at Lewis Hamilton's emotional farewell to Mercedes, stating, "He got all emotional about that, but there was no need for that. He knew what he was doing when he signed the contract 10 months ago. Lewis has done a lot for Mercedes, but Mercedes has done a lot for Lewis too." Hamilton's final season at Mercedes was anything but smooth, with George Russell out-qualifying him at 19 of 24 races. The 7-time world champion admitted during the Qatar GP, "I'm not fast anymore." Despite his struggles, Hamilton ended the year with a strong performance in Abu Dhabi. What do you think of Steiner's comments? Was Hamilton's farewell too emotional? Or did it reflect the legacy he built with Mercedes? Toto Wolff has teased a potential return for Lewis Hamilton to Mercedes, suggesting their bond extends far beyond the track. Wolff said, "Lewis has decided to do something else, but he's always going to be part of the Mercedes family. When the driving ends, there are plenty of adventures we're going to embark on." Wolff also credited the late Niki Lauda for Hamilton's 2013 move to Mercedes. "Without Niki, there wouldn't be any Lewis with Mercedes. Niki convinced him on that Sunday night in Singapore after Lewis DNF'd, and everything else just followed suit." Hamilton's Mercedes journey has been nothing short of legendary, and Wolff hinted that this chapter may not be fully closed. Could we see Hamilton back with Mercedes in a new role after Ferrari? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. In December 2013, the Schumacher family's world was forever changed when Michael Schumacher suffered a severe head injury in a skiing accident. Mick Schumacher was by his father's side that day. Reflecting on his dad, Mick said, "He was really supportive and a lot of fun, but could also be challenging. One time in a karting race, I braked very late into a corner and gained time. When I told him about it, he said, 'Yes, but you should have braked like that in every corner.'" The tragedy profoundly impacted Mick's journey in motorsport. He shared, "I started racing in the Formula classes the year after the accident, and from that point onwards, I had to find my own feet. But I learned so much from him technically and through his coaching. I've always been very resilient." Though the Schumacher family guards Michael's privacy closely, Mick's words offer a glimpse into the bond he shared with his father and the impact of the tragedy on his life and career. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more F1 updates.